Hi, good morning. This is Michelle Gertis here with Revive 7 and all of our friends, and I'm so excited to share with you this morning my box of goodies that I got from Young Living. I do have to apologize. When I ordered on the day they came out at convention, so excited, I totally forgot to change my shipping to overnight, which kind of screws up everything if you don't do that. So very thankful that we have more people on the team that we're able to share with you guys last week, well, Monday, on Revive 7, I'm not Revive 7, 7 Oily Days. And so you can pop over to 7 Oily Days on your Facebook or Instagram or Vimeo and catch that video later. So my products came in. I love being a brand ambassador because what that means, when products come out, I get to sample them, and we actually, that goes in part of your business because you need to know your products so that you can share them with others. So it's not like I'm spending a lot of extra personal income. It's my business income. So my box came. I did go ahead and pre-open it because I was a little bit nervous about how I was going to get everything done, and I went from doing a live to just doing a video that we can share because I don't remember this morning how to do the live on several different platforms at once. I know Risa or somebody's gonna go, oh, Michelle, just do this, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. But I did it this way, and then this way you can share it if you want to with others, and let them know a little bit about Michelle's team and what we're doing, and then you can pass it on and go into some of your other groups that you love. I know many of you do YL hacks, and you enjoy 7 Oily Days and GTO Droppers and Sarah's Dream Team, and there's just so many places that you can get great Young Living information that when you become a brand ambassador, you don't have to do it all yourself, and you don't have to be engaged 100% all the time. All right, so let's see. I got my packing slip. I already know that I left one thing off. Oh, this isn't even the convention stuff. This is CE stuff. Do y'all want to take a peek at that? Oh man, I really want us to look at it, but let's just set his box aside and we will look at that on a different video in a minute. Okay, so give me just a second. Oh yeah, this box is way bigger. I mean, it's like way bigger. How I did not notice that this morning. Well, if you know me well, you know that that's a pretty normal thing. So we're opening up this box. I'm actually just cutting it. I'm not really for sure how it pops open that way. It's a nice little box. Not little really, but some of our convention boxes have been way bigger. So I don't actually even remember what all I got. I know we've talked about convention all week with so many people and so many great things. But let's just start with what's on top. I wonder what it is. I don't know. I'm kind of excited. It's like Christmas time. Come on. And then I know y'all are going to have a lot of questions. I'll try to address some of them. But I'm one of those learners that kind of takes in what I need to know and go, oh yeah, that's why I need that. And then I just use it. I don't really keep the information and share it. I have to go back to books and look at it. Let's see. This is a really nice package. It says Young Living. How do we open it? Oh, it opens like that. I like these kind of packages because they're just really super nice. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, this is my free gift. How nice. And it was right on top. So it is a stone. They don't tell me what kind it is, and we would probably have to, actually there is a place on here, and I don't have my cell phone handy. This is a jade stone. The one I have that Ruth Ann gave me a while back, I use on my face quite often, and it reduces puffiness. It just bring some clarity to my skin. This one's different. It's made out of jade, and so you're going to actually use it to get that, I don't want to say the dead cells off, because that's not what you're doing. You're trying to get your kind of your lymph system going and getting more of the puffiness out where it shouldn't be, and the puffiness in where it should be. So you all know when you're starting to lose some of your collagen, you're working on getting that collagen up there. It's got this great little, cute little case. Wow, that was cool, because I wasn't expecting that one at all. Now watch one of you tell me that was your free gift with purchase this month, because it may have been. The months go by so fast, and if I'm not looking at it in front of me, I don't remember. So I was gonna also, that's why I got my phone out, was to look at this right here is a QR code. So you just take your phone and scan it, and it goes to where it is. This is probably not a free gift, actually. Oh, how nice. Gaia Body Stone tutorials. So once you do that, it'll take you to the tutorials on how to do that on your face yourself. And this probably came with some of my stuff that I bought. So that's really cool. All right, let's look and see. Now, I got all of the things. So they're going to come out of this box a little, not all together. So one of the things I bought was the Thieves Kit. So here are the Thieves hand wipes. I really like this packaging better than the old packaging. The old ones, they kind of got dried out because it was more of a like Rubbermaid plastic. So this is going to be great. It's got a resealable package on there, and we all know these stay really nice and moist in these packages. So these are great because you can just, well, I'm excited because we have a baby coming, and when you go places, you can just wipe down the surfaces real quick with your Thieves wipes. It's a little bit handier than using your spray and having to make sure you have a wipe. So you can use this on all the different things that you want to have sanitized. So love that. So excited about that one. All right, let's see. Oh, that one's a good one. All right, something else. All kinds of stuff. Okay, I can't get the box open. Sometimes one of the kids is sitting in here with me when I'm doing things like this, and they take it from me and help me out. Oh, we gave this away at our convention retreat, and I didn't know it was part of the package. So it's a cute little tray that you can put your little oils on, like that. If you're all into decor, you can actually even set it up, because it's got our great logo in there. Isn't that cute? I love it. All right. Next thing. Oh, that sounds like a good one. Oh, all these are so good. I'm saving the oils, like, I think for last. This one, the One Voice collection. I did. Okay, that was what I said I didn't get and didn't realize it till the end. And now I am like so stoked because I thought this was going to be an extra purchase on myself, which would be okay because the money goes to the foundation. They get 30% of everything. I'm trying to go through this fast. I know many of y'all are going to be like fast forwarding my face, and it's going to be all looking crazy. All right. And right now I'm getting stuck a lot on here. All right. So this is the bracelet. This is the bracelet. It seems really tight. I may have to undo it before I can get it on. But Tracy and a lot of the girls put them on, and it was big. And I thought I was kind of tiny. So, but I really take up space, I guess, on a bracelet. But probably this little connectioner. But isn't that just the cutest thing ever? And the ladies that make these, I mean, they roll the clay out and fire it, and then they actually make the beads. Not make the beads. Well, they made the glass beads, but these beads they actually put on the bracelets and build the bracelet. So what they've taken is women there's many different indigenous tribes and different people groups that Young Living is helping, and so they're helping the women that have been trafficked or just in bad circumstances come back and have a trade. And so a lot of them do come back with like weaving or bracelets or something like that, but it's a trade that they can do, feel confident in, and be able to make some income for their family. So it's really awesome. Now this oil is called One Voice, and basically again it's about us reaching out and helping those people that have been enslaved and trafficked. So to me, this is a much better focus of helping those people that are in hard times now and supporting things like this. So 30%, actually all of 30 of this goes back to the indigenous tribe, and then the rest of it goes to, wait, no, how does that work? The women actually make, I think, 30% off what they sell it for, but all of this goes back to the foundation. So the foundation is actually the administration is run by its own leaders, but they are paid through Young Living, so that when you give to the foundation, you're not giving for administration costs. You're giving directly to projects that are going on. So if you're paying in money and they're building homes for somebody, your money's going directly for the homes and the building of those homes, not the people that market and administrate the foundation. Where when you're working with most big organizations, most of the monies that you give is gone to administration. So it's really cool. You can look at all that. They're very transparent about where the money is and all that. So this is called One Voice, and one of the kids in the actual projects designed the label, and you can see that too on Young Living Foundation. This is one that you're going to like. I'd say it's almost kind of fruity. And I don't remember what's in it, but you can look at that. I mean, you can just pull that up and look at that. And it's on our Facebook group already. I have it on there with all's in it. But you would love that one almost for a perfume. But we all need to be speaking our voice and expressing ourselves. And so that's what it's about. Being able to express yourself. All right. So the next one. Well, there are also many in here. Okay, charcoal mask. Okay, this was great. And I really did enjoy it when I put it on. It is amazing. I like it because, number one, I do charcoal. I actually ingest charcoal for different things. It's really great about cleaning your face or surfaces or your insides. So charcoal is one of my most favorite things to use, but it's very messy, and this is just coming right in here. So this actually has bilberries in it and Argentina lemon. It's got a little bit of sugar beet in it, Spanish grapes, and much more stuff. It's been dermatology tested, so it's hyperallergenic and that doesn't irritate your skin. And it helps control really the excess oil and shine. So it promotes clear skin. Oh, yeah. So it's formulated also without parabens and phthalates and all the petrochemicals and synthetic things. It's a really nice fragrance. Most of these times you put these on, you're like going to get them off quickly because they stink. Usually within seconds I can know if I'm going to have an allergic reaction to anything. So typically the first thing I do is I kind of get a whiff of something, and then if you go back in 7 Only Days, you see that I actually put it on my hand and let it sit first, because over time I've learned that I need to check everything I use. So I put it on my hand and then let it set for about 15 minutes and then went and washed it off, and it was great and felt wonderful. And so the next day I went ahead and did the full mask. It takes about 20 minutes, and then you just when you wash that off, it also exfoliates a little bit, so it gets that skin off. All right. It also came with the charcoal body wash, so if you've never used that, it's a great time to try it. It comes in a little set. You can purchase it Not in the, you can still purchase it probably in the big set like I got, or you can just purchase them in the smaller sets or individually. So this is the charcoal mask, not mask, sorry, body wash. So like everybody I think in our family has used a bar of this at some point. And it does come off that color, and it is charcoal on your body, but it really does get all the dirt and grime and buildup off of you. So one of the things I was super excited about is our shampoo. Now I use our shampoo. I've always used our shampoo and conditioner. I have, you can tell, color treated hair. So don't really seem to have any problems with it stripping anything, but also I don't use shampoo and conditioner every day. I shampoo my hair maybe once a week, and as of late it's getting where I don't have to do it even that often. And you're like, what? You don't shampoo your hair every day, especially now that you have it super short? No, I don't. I take baths every day. I love to take baths, and you can find me taking a shower, but I don't wash my hair. So you will find if you start to go on a more natural, holistic lifestyle and start to work with your body's oils, that you will get past that oily stage and into a stage that's really awesome, and not having, you know, the oil build up anymore and the nasty, itchy, dry scalp and all that sort of stuff. It kind of all balances out. Now I get so confused. 7 Only Days, Revive 7. On our team, which will Revive 7, which will probably be changing that just to Michelle's wellness team. So now that we're kind of changing, we'll probably go ahead and open this up to all customers of mine, but and yours too. But with that being said, Kelly Gibson has some old videos you can find from a couple of years ago where she talks about her hair regime, and then there are a lot of people on Revive 7 and GTO droppers that will walk you through those steps. Or you know what, you can always just Google how to go more natural with your hair and learn some great tips. Alright, so with the shampoos, which I've only got 2 out of the 3, so let me look for it. There it is. So we have a chart again in Revive 7 down from a few days ago where I posted the chart, and you can see what each one does, because there's volumizing, clarifying, and moisturizing shampoos. So not just want to smell the colors, because they all are different colors. You want to smell the smell, but you want it to meet your hair's needs. So is your hair more frizzy? Is your hair more oily? So you're just going to want to look at that chart to make your decision on which one you want to go with. But the exciting thing about this is that when you've used our shampoo in the past, it's I want to almost say thick. Like, it's thick, and you kind of have to add water to it to get it manageable, to get it in your hair. It's a little bit of not the typical transition. It's not like a normal shampoo, okay? So this shampoo is really soft. It feels really good. It's got a different consistency that really rocks. So when you get your shampoo, you will be totally excited. So this is the Copaiba. We have lavender and lavender mint. So lavender mint is clarifying. Lavender is volumizing. Oh, this is a conditioner. And this is the Copaiba vanilla shampoo. So that was the one I was kind of like, I really like anything that has vanilla in it. So I was like, I probably will use it just because I like it. The smell. Oops, now I have shampoo on my nose. So these are really great. They come in 8 fluid ounces. One bottle will last you forever. You don't, of course, if you shampoo every day, that's a whole different situation. I don't know what you're gonna need. Before, I still used not even a dime's worth. Now, not even a dime, like half a dime's worth, because I don't have as much hair. But you know, a bottle of the old shampoo lasted me a couple, 3 years. So now I got a lot of bottles. So we will all be testing some shampoo. We'll get all the girls tested in our house, and then let them kind of decide what they need. And we'll go from there. All right, so one of the other exciting things that we have is golden turmeric. And I take turmeric, I want to say every day, but it's probably, 3 times a week, because I really have a lot of supplements that I like to take. So I kind of like just spread them out. But I have known that I'm never going to get as much turmeric in my body as what I need to help with the level of inflammation that I have. So golden turmeric is amazing when we're looking at, I was making sure I was still on, what we can get into our body. So this is actually in powder form. It's not in a pill. And you're going to add it to water. And you don't add a whole lot. It does have like a mango flavor. I tasted the powder when we were, just passing it around, smelling it, looking at it. I tasted the powder. The powder was great. And then we turned around and Yvonne ran in and made us some little samples. And it was fine. See, like there's the top of that. And it was like we were talking about, I was sitting by a younger gal that was about 18. And I was like, doesn't it taste like that could be like a pixie stick, right? Since it's sweetened with stevia. And you're going to get that turmeric in your body like mega force. So you're going to love it. Just going to see if there's anything else about the turmeric what's it for? Okay, so it supports your joint health and your mobility. So I'm hoping that a little bit of extra of this is going to help with my feet. They've been waking up not so happy the past month. And so they're going to help us with our natural response to inflammation. So we've talked about inflammation gets higher as we grow older, and our acidic in our body gets higher. So those are the two things that we work on a lot, and our gut health is part of that as well. So we're just excited to get that turmeric in us, to get 1926 megagrams in our body. Okay, hold on. It's like using 1926 milligrams. So 300 milligrams of this for us, right, is like taking 1926 milligrams. So with this one, I'm so sure, like if we had been at Real Convention, back when we had the olive pills come out with the olive oil, they had all the people come out to represent, 1 bottle of olive oil for, what your pills are like ingesting. And they had just, people standing up there showing how many olive oil bottles you would have to drink to get as much that of the certain compounds that they put into our pills. So with this, there is on our little 7 Oily Day brochure thing that you'll look at, let's see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5, 7.5. Yeah, 6.5 pills you would need to take of regular turmeric. And see, I take 1 to 2, so I'm not even getting halfway to where I need to be. So I need to take 6.5 pills of turmeric to equal 1 of my servings of this. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it is amazing. So I'm excited about that. And there's other things in there that's good for you, like pepperine, and I don't know what all those do, but you can look it up. I mean, you girls are smart. So let's look at, now I talked a little bit about the Thieves Kit when I pulled that Thieves out. So what was in that? Okay, so some things I already have and love, but this was like the conjoined little set, so you could get the whole set plus the new item. So I got, of course, the Thieves hand wash, which we always need and love. And then I have a few ministries that I support, so I usually refill their bottles a few times a week. So that's what that one's set aside for, is from a stand ministry. And then we have the cleaning spray. So, you dilute this and you can get like 25, 30 bottles out of it. Amazing. very inexpensive. And that one's earmarked for my stand group too. And then, let's see, we have the Thieves Powder. So this is actually your new scrub for your kitchen sink, for your pots and pans. Everybody thinks they need a scrub, so they came up with a scrub. Basically, what did you do before you had the scrub? I used baking soda. So we'll just pour baking soda on there. I can't pop it open right now. I'm just going to have a knife. It says push, but I'm not going to push it here. Can y'all imagine the mess I might make? So, it's very smooth. It's naturally driven. It's, going to be safe and effective. It's chlorine free, which, we all need that to be free. And it doesn't scratch. And we are super sensitive. My sister and I, my kids, we don't use Comet. We don't use any of those things because, number one, we'll have respiratory issues. And number two, seriously, our skin will break out. And so if you would put on a glove, the same thing happens because we're actually allergic. A lot of us are allergic to latex, so you have to make sure you have rubber gloves, and it's just a big ordeal. So why even mess with it? Just have your own good stuff. So the first thing I did with this when we passed it around was I just put it in my hand and then rubbed my hands. And I rubbed my hands some more until it all dissolved into my hands like you would do a normal powder. And I loved it. I was like, oh, couldn't we use that on babies? But I was told that maybe the thieves might burn a little bit, and our hands are, less sensitive, and our feet are too. So maybe not for directly on kids, and it's not sold that way. So the FDA would get mad at me for using it for something different, but I definitely like it and feel safe about using this in my house for all my counters, for my sink, for all the pots and pans, all the things that I need a little bit more scrub to. So excited about that. And let's go to the next thing. What is it? Okay, y'all, I'm super hungry. It just hit me. I'm starved. Who's gonna make me dinner or lunch? Anybody? Nobody is taking me up on that offer. Who wants to meet me for lunch or dinner? Anybody? Okay. Just text me, ask me to eat with you. I will. I actually travel places to eat with people. Okay. This is the lemon. Everybody loves lemon, right? So, Luscious Lemon. We all have this. It's been out for about 2 years. This is our hand soap. Love, 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 love it. It's the same as our Thieves hand soap over there, except now we have a new flavor and it's lemon. And you can make sure to know that everybody's getting super clean, and it has that lemon fresh scent. It is so yummy. It's one of my, it's my favorite. So I like to use it just because I like to smell lemon. Reminds me of growing up and cleaning my mama's house. Okay, so then we have what's new. So what's new, Michelle? It is the lotion, and my lid's a little crooked, so hopefully there's no problems with the lid. And I'll take a few squirts to get it out. I also have, oh, I forgot the one that came out at Christmas. What lotion was that? Mountainish lotion. It's got more of I guess a mister smell, a manly smell. But I love it. We use it on our feet. Yes, there it goes. So this has got that really fresh lemon pick-me-up smell. So I love it. Another thing about lemon oil, and that you may not know, or you may know and just forgot about, is that lemon is great for helping you when you're stuck. So if you feel like you're stuck in a train of thought, you're stuck in your business, you're stuck in your career, you're stuck, in your friendships, you're stuck with your learning, you can't get out of maybe a mindset, just start bathing in lemon. I was at I went to a workshop led by Carolyn Mean. Many of you know her because you might follow in her emotions book, but it started because the other lady that did oils that invited her to speak to us had a boy that was, I don't want to say autistic, but he definitely had some major, well, he was autistic. He had major learning issues, and he wasn't speaking, and he wasn't functioning in the way he should I don't want to say he should. He was functioning not to his highest ability, right? And so he started sneaking lemon. And every time she would find him, he had covered himself in lemon and covered himself in lemon. And she's like, oh my goodness, he keeps going through the bottles of lemon. Like, she kept trying to hide them from him. And finally, one of her upline she was asking, like, she was telling the story. She wasn't saying, like, why does he do that? And the lady said, well, it's because he feels stuck. He feels trapped. And he wants out, and his body is naturally reacting by taking that lemon. And it wasn't long before he was sleeping all night long, and sleeping with, like, they had to have the lights off, and everybody in the house had to be quiet. Nobody could move. It was like they had to really be sensitive to him. And once he had the lemon, he'd just pass out and go to sleep. And then he started talking not long after that. So it was a pretty good story. And after that, I've always paid more attention to using that lemon. It's a really inexpensive oil, and we think it smells nice. And it's good for, getting junk off of our hands, or paint off our hands, stain off our hands. And it's great in our water, and getting the toxins out of our body by drinking it. But a lot of times we just don't give it the value that it has for our emotions. So there's a lot there. All right, let's go on to the next thing. I got so many things. Okay, I think those are my free gifts with purchase. So you may not know that you still get free gifts with purchase when you place orders, even if you, oh, this is the cutest spoon ever, even if you are not a subscriber. And so what happens is you just go on shop. Actually, it's maybe a different word, and then when we start the new website, but you go in shop and you shop, and even if you're paying full price, you're going to get free gifts with purchase. If you are a wholesale member, if you are a brand partner, you get your discount, plus you'll get your gifts with purchase. And then if you're on Subscribe and Save, you get your gifts with purchase, and then you get a few other bonuses. So you'll get free shipping, you get additional gifts with purchase if you're on Subscribe and Save. Okay, so little spoon, Burma turmeric. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love wooden spoons. So, especially Pamper Chef. And that's what, actually, when you look at this one, that's what it looks like, is my Pamper Chef spoon. Isn't that cool? So, I have the little kid spoons that are like this, and I have the big ones, and now I got the itty bitty. So you're just gonna scoop out your turmeric, and there you go. Alright, let's see. What else did I get? Alright, you're going, where's all the oils, Michelle? I'm saving those for last. Okay, so this is the new diffuser. This is the Haven. It's not new to convention. It's not a new product, but it's new to Michelle because I honestly haven't purchased this one yet. And I should, because as a brand partner, I need to be having my samples and using my products so I can tell other people about it. And when I do that first one I purchased, because it's my sample and I'm learning about it, is, I don't want to say it's free, but it's my business's. And so it's not going to cost, it's one of those things that we'll write off at the end of the year as a business expense, so it doesn't actually, take away from my family money. It's my business money. All right, let's look at this. I know a lot of you might be interested and have heard that you should have a home business. There's so many reasons why, even if your husband makes all the money, there's so many reasons why you may want to have your own business for your home. Besides the extra income, there's ways that you write off part of your house, you write off part of different things, yard, whatever. Expenses. Oops. Having the classes in your home, writing off your party and food. You need babysitters for your event. You can pay your babysitters, and that's part of your business expenses. So a lot of people will have a second income just because they're trying to maximize their tax incentives, I guess. So this is the Haven. It is nice. I like it. It's perfect size. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? It is ceramic, so you're just not going to throw it in the suitcase. But I really like this. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm excited. Where do you think we should put it? It'd be cute in the bathroom because it's pretty small. Let's see. And you can set it for the different hours. You can do light or mist, and it can go up to 3 hours. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. I can't believe I haven't bought one already. Now they have this in gray as well, and my brother-in-law Doug has that one, and it's super cute. And yes, he was showing me the spring stuff because honestly just hadn't got to that. And I was like, I need the refrigerator diffuser. I need that one. Okay. So I'm not even going to put it back up because I'm going to place it somewhere in the house and get it used with one of these new oils. All right. Is that it? All my free stuff. So we'll get those. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 oils I'm going to show you that are new from convention. But I'm going to go ahead and open my free ones so that you can see what I got gift with purchase. So I spent the $400 that you need to get all the gifts with purchase. Oh, this was the new oil. Luscious Lemon. Don't know what's in it. And I can't see it. But it does have the seed to seal. And of course it's going to have lemons. And it's probably a different variety. And I don't remember. I was so excited about the lotion, I wasn't really paying attention to the oil when that went around. So my free one was Peace and Calming. Love Peace and Calming. Great stories with Peace and Calming. Love it for allergies. Braden took it with him to camp this week. He was afraid he was going to be nasal congested and sneezing all the time. And Peace and Calming you will not find in a book or in any reference material that it helps with allergies or seasonal discomfort or season when you're outside or going to the zoo. But our family, it does help. Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm a little concerned I didn't get all my gifts with purchase. I got the citronella, and that's great because we are in bug season time. So that's amazing. And girls, I didn't get all my oils. Oh, here's Aromaseas. Yay, Aromaseas. Let me look real quick to see what I was supposed to get. What was I supposed to get? Hold on. I want to make sure I got it all because I am a fast-going girl. As soon as I jump off this, I'll be doing something else and will not even remember what I was supposed to get and didn't get. Let's see if I got everything. Alright. So, citronella was $1.90. Oh, free shipping. Okay, citronella. 15 milliliter. And then Eucalyptus globulus. That's the one I don't have. Eucalyptus globulus. So that's the one. So at the 300 tier, we got Peace and Calming, Aromaseas, citronella, and free shipping. And my exclusive was the Eucalyptus globulus. So let me say free shipping, right? Well, if you're on Subscribe and Save, if you spend $100, then you get free shipping. So I would rather have $10 in product than not. So that oil for Young Living this week was Rise Above. So you know, every year a formula is created for convention, and there's always something great. And I don't remember what last year's was, but the year before that was Journey On, and it's a beautiful formula. This one has Journey On, I believe, in it, and Highest Potential. So it's called Rise Above, and it has an amazing smell. I just want to use it all the time. So I've really been looking forward to this one and the one, oops, and it's got a little purple sheen to it as you put that on. And I just did it like a perfume. Okay. I'll spend some time sniffing that one for sure. Okay, and let's see. This is the Divine Destiny. This is the one, like, I was so, like, yes, yes. I was texting all my friends and going, yes, you want this. It's called Divine Destiny. And then I was a little nervous because sometimes at convention, the oils aren't, like, everybody buys them up and they're not something that we have anymore. So my wheels were turning about how I want everybody to use this, and everybody that like all my clients to use this, because this is kind of how I run our emotional practice, is learning to know who you are and your identity in Christ, and then to start to understand how truly blessed you are and what you should, I don't want to say should be, but the opportunities of gratefulness in your heart. And then we work on, instead of trying to fix ourselves, we work on creating new aspects of ourselves that will help us to be well-balanced individuals and work really for a higher purpose. And so basically that's what these are in a cute little 3-pack. So you have Divine, Daily Divine. So you would put this one on, and how Mary said, it has like a little instruction booklet on how to layer them. Let's make sure it tells how to layer them. Yeah, it tells all about them and how to layer them. So you'd use this one first for a couple of weeks, then we're going to go ahead and add I am blessed. So like I was saying, being grateful. So you're working on your identity with Christ, and under, kind of making your relationship with God. And then I am blessed, so understanding the things and how to work through gratefulness in yourself. And the next one is I am creative. And so, talk about brain block. When I would first probably have saw this, even years ago, even last year, 6 months ago, I would have still associated creative with what can I create in the physical, what can I, and still thinking about, curtains or sewing or building a wreath. I'm keeping it at a very surface level creativity, when it's like, oh no, what can I create in my body that would heal me? What can I create in my spirit that would help me to understand God better? What can I create in this world that would help the world run better? So just a whole different step down in thinking. And so hopefully these will help you too. And so I think these are about $150, which is a typically normal price for a high-end oil that's going to help with the higher emotions. So definitely want to save and put that in your box. Okay, for purchase. So you lick the lips. You lick a lips. That's so funny that I'm having so much trouble with you lick. I'm not even gonna say it, but I need to call and tell them I didn't get that oil. All right. So this box, what is going to be in here? I think this is another one. This is from the Finca Botanica Farm. I know we watched a video. I'm sorry. This is the collection. It's like it's not coming back to me. I think once we hit that 10 of these 3 oils, my whole brain went out the door because I was so excited. Tracy and I were like, oh, we've got to do a teaching on these. Oh yeah, I'm so excited about these too. Okay, so this one actually comes with a book, and it's really nice book that is going to explain all the oils. Inca Melissa, which is exciting. Melissa's great anyway, but now we have a new place that we are getting Inca. In Inca, we're getting the Melissa. And this is like an ocotea. It's called Peyote. And it's very interesting, the story of how many different teas there are and how they found this one and how they're able to not take down the whole tree. They just are like almost pruning the tree and taking what they used to prune the tree, and what would normally fall to the ground and have to do a brush fire or a burn, they're pruning the tree, taking that all to use to make this Taya. And just beautiful stories of how they're really thinking about the world, the environment, when they're getting and retrieving the plants that are needed to the plants that are needed to get us the oils that we need. So all these plants that God's given us, and we're just excited to get to use them and to be blessed by them. So this is Ecuadorian. And so I went to Ecuador maybe 3 years ago, and we stood in the ylang-ylang fields and learned what the caregivers, typically women, I was going to say women, do. They each have a plot of ylang-ylang that they work with. And so basically they have to make sure when their flowers are ready, and they go out and they pick their flowers, and they have to be at a certain look, and it's pretty intense, but it's Ecuadorian ylang-ylang. So this is from our farm in Ecuador, and so that's pretty exciting. I actually have some that my friend that I traveled with gave me. So it was her trip, and I got to go as a prayer partner to pray over the land and to get to see everything, and then pray over all of the salespeople and Mary and the workers. So that was pretty fun. So this is, and then they have Palo Santo in here. I love Palo Santo. I've got, actually, well, I think I set it outside with my rocks last night. But I have little slivers of the Palo Santo wood, and brought that home as a souvenir. So that was pretty awesome. So you can get the Palo Santo, and the story behind that is incredible. So if you ever have time just to peruse through some of the videos from the farm and how they develop the oil, I would suggest that you watch it, because it is amazing. If you can get to a farm, you need to go. In October, we're going to Golly, I'm having some issues, but so is the internet. I'm going to Mona, and there we will tour the manufacturing, we'll tour the farm, we'll tour the other farm, which just lost my mind on it, but we're going to do all the tours. So that will be available in the end of October if you want to do that. But you can watch the videos and get the same information. It's not the same as being there, tasting the dirt, feeling the dirt, planting something. But they are amazing. And when you can think that just all this country was just nothing but bush, and somebody had to come out there and, you know, have a plan and bring in water and bring in, you know, all the organic materials that are needed. It's just amazing. It's just so amazing. So I hope that y'all enjoyed looking in my box today, and you can share it with friends, or you can decide what you want to purchase. And yes, I'm so excited about my bracelet. I honestly did not think it was in this kit, and I was a little bit sad about that, just because I didn't want to have to order again and wait. So now I'm going to be happy. And so there's several bracelets. You can actually split it up and share it with other people, or you can just wear them all yourself. So it would make, if you wanted to do 2 each, it would make, let's see, 1, 2, 3 little sets that you could even give away if you wanted to. Or you could just wear them all. Like I'm probably going to do. Let's take some of my bracelets off. Maybe. There we go. Woohoo. I like it. Alright, so that goes to the foundation. Yay. Alright, talk to y'all later. Bye.